YouTube, welcome back to my channel and welcome to another Aliexpress haul. Yes, I did it again and again and again. So, I don't know, I'm totally into Aliexpress right now. I was before and then I took a break. I couldn't even find my Aliexpress app on my phone anymore. And then I fell down the rabbit hole again. But let's just jump in and let me show you what I got. Guess what? I got more gears. Yes, got more gears because I don't have enough. I don't know. You know what? A Tuesday morning, I bought gears. What is it called? Dizere? I don't know how to pronounce that. But that was the company. And they were made for mixed media, blah, blah, blah. And I cannot cut with them because they don't fit through my machine. You know, I have to crank really hard, and I believe it's not good for my machine because there is not even one die that I have to crank that hard. And then they were $7 and they were kind of the same gears, you know, or similar gears. And here, look how big this is. It's huge. And yeah, this is from Aliexpress for $159 I paid, and this is what it cuts, and it cuts perfect. And I have so many different ones now that I could actually layer and play if I get time. I want to try and make many more Aliexpress projects. I don't know if it's gonna work out or not, but I would like to have, like, you know, a whole and then at least one project with each item I've gotten, you know, because I need it. I need to work with those things I buy, right? So this is the biggest one. My ruler wants centimeters. I don't know why. Okay, what is it? 2 inches. It's really big. This one is really big. It's 2 inches wide. So I like that. It's a really big one. So you can actually, I'm thinking this one you could even put on a wand. I'm thinking of making a wand. Yes, with all this stuff I got for this particular style. And the second one is 1.5, a little bit more than 1.5. And the third one is 1.25, a little bit more. So $159, yes, please. You know, I'm also thinking if I should just cut some out and put it in my Etsy store or sell like that, you know. It could just be like the price of the paper because it's cool. And I think you can buy those in a store, the die cuts, and yeah, I think you can make them much, much cheaper. There's another piece from my dirty die cutting machine. Okay, let's move on. I didn't want to, you know, talk too much today, and somehow it comes back to talking all the time. I'm also thinking maybe you could make like a shaker or something with the smaller ones. Everything that has holes triggers the picture of a shaker in my mind for some reason. Okay, I will just move on. And I forgot again, steampunk. I have to write it down and put in front of me. I don't know, steampunk just falls out of my brain for some reason. This is steampunk as well, if you want, but I think you can use it for different projects too. Those are bulbs, and you get 3 of them. Look how cool. They look cool like this already, but when I cut them out and I got the bulbs like this, I was like, yes! They really do look so cool. Look at this one. This is super long, as long as my palm. And there is the third one, so they are really, really cool. You know, you can use them for steampunk, or you could use this one for a Christmas project. You know, there could be a light somewhere hanging and you could decorate it. It's not just steampunk. So if I say steampunk, don't think, oh, I don't do steampunk, I don't need this one. Think outside the box. It's not just steampunk, in my opinion at least. So this one is 1 3/4 long and around 3/4 wide. This is long. Yes, 3 inches long. 3 inches. Half an inch. Is it half an inch? Yeah. Half an inch wide. And this one is 2 and almost 1/4 inch. And the bulb itself is 3/4 of an inch wide. So amazing. I like it. I like it. And the best part is it was $1.53. That's amazing. So for $1.53, yes, please, I'm taking it. And with Aliexpress, like I said, I took a long break before, and I noticed their prices went up like hell. Oh my God. But I'm not buying stuff for like $3, $4, $5. I can go to a store and get that, you know. So I just buy cheapy stuff. I'm the cheap girl here. I want to put it back in just because I'm working here on a project and I don't want everything to get messed up. Okay, so there you go. Now another die I have gotten, it's not steampunk. It's just this one, but I do have a bigger one that is very similar to this one, and I put it on one of my wands, for example. I love it. I love how, I don't know how you would call this. Let me know how you would call this. I believe the other one was called something burst or whatever. I don't know. However, let me know in the comments if there is a name for this. But this is the perfect layering piece for something. Or it could be just the flower itself if you put something in the middle, you know. But I'm in love with stuff like that because I can make, give it a little bit of dimension and do whatever I want to do. Look, and maybe I can layer 2 or 3. See, it gets dimensional, and then you could put anything there. 2 or 3 would look super good as well. And I was thinking something right now. You could also like cut pieces out like this, just this one, and stick them somewhere on your flower cluster or whatever you need, you know. So I think it's versatile, and I like versatile. It's just like I don't like dies very much where there is only one thing to do with this one die, and then if you want to do something else, you need another die, and so on. Even though I do have hundreds of dies, I still don't like them to be for one project only. This is 2.5 inches. So it is pretty good. The best part is, how much is it? It's 88 cents. So if I find the links, I will put them down below. Please keep in mind, they do disappear. And also keep in mind, they do change their prices. So sometimes I check and the price goes up and then it goes down again. So you just have to see. And if I link something, and just also check out if there is the same product for less money, because that could be too. You know, I don't check all of them. I just buy something. So there might be something cheaper, or it might be more now, or it might be gone. Just keep that in mind. So the last thing that I have purchased is a stencil. Look how much it was. No, not $1.80. It was 18 cents. So I had to buy it because it was 18 cents and it was skeletons. And we all know I'm crafting for Halloween right now. So, excuse me, please. 18 cents. And look at the skeletons. I have to put some darker paper. And do I have darker paper? Come on, everything around me seems to be white. Oh my goodness, it is white. Okay, I don't have darker paper for you. Let me hold it up. Oh, it's visible. Look at this one. Aren't they adorable? And you know what? I'm thinking right now, maybe we should just try them out in my Halloween junk journal that I'm working on right now. So this is one of the pages from my journal. And I'm thinking, should I just spray one right here? Wouldn't it be cool? Or spray them both? Should we spray them both? I could spray them both. The only thing that I want to do is I want to take some of my painter's tape and cover up the holes here, because I do not want, you know, the holes to be visible. If I spray something, the spray is gonna go through my holes right here, and that's not something I want. So I'm gonna cover this part up. Same thing I would do if I would just, you know, want to spray one of the skeletons. I would just take a little bit of paint, of tape, and put it here. You could also cut them through and have one skeleton. That works too. you know, so you have to, I'm looking for the little parts that are sometimes stuck in there. So you have basically 2 stencils. Oh, why am I spraying it in my junk journal? What if I mess up? Maybe I should try somewhere else first, but nope. I'm gonna do it right here, and what I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna put a little piece of paper in the back, because knowing me, I'm gonna spray all over the place. Okay, let's get some spray. Also, you could just, you know, have a piece of tape here. When you use stencils, take a piece of tape, take this stickiness, the very bad stickiness off if it's very sticky, just like that. And then you could stick it on here. So every time you do something and you want to check if it worked, you could just, you know, pick it up and it goes onto the same spot. And now I see that there's still a couple things left. Did I see something else left? No. You know, when you get them, they are not perfect. So you put a little bit on there, you can put a little bit on here, whatever, but we're just gonna spray. I mean, what can happen, right? Not much. So I'm just gonna shake and take my spray. And there's a lot going onto the stencil, but I don't mind. Okay. So, and you could also take something else and put on top, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna check out. Oh yeah, it did work, my spray. And I don't mind the blobs there, because it's even better for my project. I'm just gonna blob a little bit all over. But look, aren't they adorable? Let me move this aside and kind of wipe it off right here. Okay, because there's so much spray on top. Look at that. Can you see it? I cannot turn it right now, but this gives even a negative image from the whole thing, and it still works. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I'm gonna put probably the same one on that side, but I need to wipe off more of my stencil first. It's a lot of spray. Let me do that. Did you like it? I like it. Pom, this is just a blob, but this is gonna make my paper really pretty, you know. So yeah, I hope you liked it. I do. Look at those. 18 cents. I mean, you don't have to use it in this way. You can use it in a different way, but I'm also gonna just, you know, wipe this a little all over, because there's a line and I don't want the line to be visible. And you can do whatever you want to do. You can keep the blobs, you can make lines, you can make spots. So, yay! I hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, I will put links down below if I find them. And you enjoy your day. Thank you for watching. If you liked it, thumbs up, share, subscribe, and I see you soon. Bye-bye.